guys, welcome back. First of all, wish you all a very happy new year. At the beginning of every year, we set a lot of interesting goals that we want to achieve that year, but mostly we give up in the middle or we end up achieving very little than what we had actually planned for. This happens because we set goals that are too general or too unrealistic to achieve. Sometimes we just think of one or two goals that we want to achieve that year, but we don't even write them down or plan for ways to achieving those goals. A goal without a plan, it's just a wish, and wishes don't come true always. So in today's video, I'll give you guys a complete roadmap of how to set your goals and create systems and processes to actually achieve those goals. So stay tuned till the very end. First of all, let's try to understand why we set goals. We set goals because goals gives us direction. It gives you a clear picture of what you need to do, when to do it and how to do it. And it's very natural, right? When we have clearly defined goals, we focus our time and resources only on those things that truly matters to us, and we end up achieving a lot more in a very short span of time. And when you achieve your goals, it gives you a clear sense of satisfaction and it keeps you motivated throughout the year. I have created a goal planner for this goal setting process, and I will leave the link to it in the description box below. You can download it, print it out and use it for your own goal setting process, or you could just grab a pen and a paper and write down all the steps and the prompts that we are going to follow in our goal setting process. So the first step is to reflect on 2020. Of course, 2020 is gone, but it's really important to understand what went well and what needs to be worked on. Especially 2020 was the year of pandemic, and we all faced situations that we had never faced in our lives before. We all started working from home, kids started attending online classes, and above all the lockdown. And all of this definitely had major impact on our lives. So it's really important to take some time and understand how you have evolved out of all of these difficult situations as a much better person. So write down all the good things that happened to you in 2020, the achievements and the big wins that you have had, the things that you are grateful for, your mistakes and failures, and the life lessons that you had learned out of those mistakes and failures. Write down all the limiting beliefs that were holding you back in 2020 and just think of ways to overcome those in the upcoming year. After reflecting on 2020, it's time to assess your current situation. Before we plan anything new, it's really important to understand what your current state of life looks like. Write down your typical day schedule, the habits that you follow, and the tasks that you perform on a daily basis. So this will give you a clear picture of how much time you have on an everyday basis to focus on your new goals. Now look at all the key areas of your life like personal growth, career, finance, health, family and relationships, and try to understand how happy and satisfied are you with all these different aspects of life. Rate these different areas of life from 1 to 5, with 1 being not so satisfied and 5 being highly satisfied. So this life audit will give you a fair idea of how your current life is, and it will exactly tell you what areas of life you should focus on for the upcoming year. After assessing your current state, it's time to get all dreamy. Dreams don't have any boundaries, right? So just don't limit your thoughts. Just think of your dream life and answer all these questions wholeheartedly.
How do I describe myself in my dream life? Where do I live and whom do I live with? What do I do for a living in my dream life? What are my core values? What does my career look like and is it aligned with my life's purpose? What impact do I create in my community? What are my hobbies? And how satisfied I am in my dream life?
This is just a fun, dreamy exercise to inspire you to focus on only those things that will help you work towards your dream life. After assessing your current state and thinking of your dream life, I am sure now you have a clear picture of what you need to work on to achieve your goals and turn your dreams into a reality. So in the next step, write down anything and everything that you want to achieve in all these key aspects of life.
Personal growth, career, health and fitness, finance, family and relationships, fun and travel.
Do not think about whether it's feasible or not, just put down all your possible goals in here.
Once you have the big list of brainstorm goals, now look at each goal and ask these questions. Why do I want to achieve this goal or develop this habit? Is this something that I truly care about, or is it something that's inspired from my favorite influencer? And how does it impact my life?
Looking at your favorite YouTuber's routine, you might get inspired to do the things that they do, but truly understand your why and see if that's really part of your dream life. After answering all these questions, I'm sure now you have a clear picture of which goals are realistic and relevant for this year. Now pick only those goals that are relevant and important and write them down as your goals for 2021. When you write on your goal, actually think about what you want to achieve. Visualize the end results of the goal. Think of the emotions that you would face when you actually achieve those goals. Now, this will make your goals more meaningful and you will stay committed to achieving those. And also, the goals on your paper will definitely act as a reminder throughout the year. Make sure to include goals in all key areas of life so that you feel balanced and not overwhelmed. Now that you have written down your goals, convert them to SMART goals. Now, what are SMART goals? Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals are SMART goals. Now, how to create them? Very simple. Say your goal is, I want to read more books this year. You know you want to read more books, but what kind of books? And within how many days or months or when? None of this is clear, right? Rather, if your goal is, I want to read 8 non-fiction and 4 fiction by the end of June, and I will read 1 hour every day before going to bed. Now this sounds more specific because you have clearly specified what kind of books you want to read, and it's measurable because you have clearly specified the number of books that you want to read. It's attainable because you have a clear action plan of reading 1 hour every day. If you read 1 hour every day, it's highly possible that you can finish 1 book within a week, and definitely you can finish 12 books within June. And it's relevant because reading more books will help you move towards your personal growth journey, and it's time bound as well. Now this is how you convert your goals into SMART goals. Now we are going to set SMART goals and create action plans to achieve those goals. Write down all the specifics of your goal, like why is this goal important, what impact will it have on my life, how would I feel when I achieve this goal, and whose support would I need to work on this, what are the potential obstacles that I might face, and how do I plan to overcome those. Once you have it all defined, now split your goal into 4 different milestones that you have to complete in order to achieve your goal. Now this could become like your quarterly or monthly goals depending on the timeline you have for your overall goal. Now let's create an action plan to achieve these goals. Think of each milestone and identify all the steps that you need to do to complete each milestone. Write them down as action plans, and this could actually become your monthly goal, or it could even become a task list in your monthly planning process, and from there on you could actually derive your weekly goals and daily goals as well. Now this will give you a clear picture of what you need to do on a daily basis to achieve your goal. Now that's all about my goal planning process, guys. I hope you found it useful. If you did, definitely hit that like button and also subscribe to this channel. In the next video, I'll go through this planning process and set my goals for the year and share it with you guys. Until then, stay tuned. Take care. Bye-bye.